but I wanted to talk about what it's like being creative with a 9 to 5, or in my case, creative in the military, which is 24/7. But with that being said, I want to say that it's not easy, because after work you're just tired and you kind of have a loss of momentum. You're not able to put out your 100% all with your content or your art or whatever creative aspect you're in. And I wrote down some ways on how to combat that. So first things first, it was put your ideas somewhere. So I wrote everything I was going to talk about right here on this, but normally I'll write in an iPad or on this dry erase board or in a notebook or anything like that, because as creatives, or at least for me, my mind's always flowing every which way, 1,000 miles a minute, and I have so many ideas throughout the day, so I need to put them somewhere. But also, I feel like you need to move off of impulse, and that's probably the most important thing that I'm going to say right now, especially with the ones who are working a 9 to 5 or who have a job outside of their creative field. Moving off impulse is very important. And I say this because I talk to a lot of older folks, and they're always saying, I wish I could have did this when I was younger. I wish I would have did this and that. But they're basically telling me that they wish they weren't ever complacent. They wish they would have followed their dreams then and there instead of thinking about them right now. So move off of impulse. And it's also good to move off of impulse, because if you don't, as a creative, somebody else will have that idea at some point and put it out. Now, with moving off of impulse, it also leads into another thing. It's also moving with intent. So be intentional in your moves. So with something like that, I would say, draw out a plan. Like, what are you going to need for this project? How are you going to get this and that? It's just being intentional is probably a very important thing as well with the impulse, so you can get things done efficiently and you're not wasting any time. The third thing I would say is something that I'm starting to get back into as of recent, and that's not doom scrolling when you have free time. So on your lunch breaks or after work, I know a lot of us, we like to just lay down, get on TikTok, watch Netflix or anything like that. But I say during that time, or you can make some time to learn. And why, you ask? I feel like learning is probably the most beneficial thing to a creative, to an artist, because the more you learn, the more stuff you can put out. Like, I like looking at other people's work, and I read this book. Oh my goodness, I'm glad that I thought about that right now. I read this book. It's called Still Like an Artist, because all art is really recycled and it's just modified like a little bit. No art is really original. So steal what you learn and make it your own. And I feel like a good artist that does this is one of my favorite artists, and that's Basquiat. He was a graffiti artist in like the 80s and 90s. But y'all can go and look at his work, and he explains it very well in some of his interviews, and you can see it in his work where he's kind of stealing from these different things that he's picked up on, whether it be a book or a TV show or another piece of art that he saw somewhere, and he kind of transforms it into his own. So learning is a great thing to do. Like any type of learning. You could learn a different language. You could go to a country and learn their culture, or you could just read a book, or you could watch something and pick up things from that. And yeah, matter of fact, yeah, that's the most important thing, bro. Learn every day, all day. And next thing is that perfection is perception. I don't want us as creatives to get caught up in being perfect, because at the end of the day, nothing is perfect, but it could be perceived as that to somebody else, whether, even if that's not you, like your artwork could transcend your own understanding of it. Like somebody else could be like, oh yeah, this means this and that, and this is perfect to me, and it could be trash to you, but just know it's all about perception, and it doesn't just have to be yours. This next one, I got this saying from this creative in Tokyo. His name's Gaku. Y'all could look up his stuff on YouTube. He does a lot of editing videos, Gaku Lang. And he said to do, quality and quantity. So the more you put out, the better your artwork will be. So that kind of goes into the perfectionist perception, because I feel like a lot of us get caught up in not putting out stuff because we want it to be perfect. But it'll get to that point to where it's perfect to us in the quantity. You know, the more we put out, the more quality of work it'll become as artists. So continue to put out work, whether you think it's perfect or not, and put out lots of it, because it will in turn make you a better artist. And last but not least, I wanted to say go beyond your expectations. So I said my expectation was to post maybe 1 to 2 videos out of the week, every week. And I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but what if I have other things in my mind that I can put out? Like right now, I posted a video yesterday, and I'm about to post this video right now today. That's going beyond my expectation, because I wasn't expecting to post a video today or anything like that. I only expect to do like 1 to 2 a week. And I have a tattoo that kind of sums it up perfectly. It says, the greatest danger for most of us, it's not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that our aim is too low and we reach it. So it's like shoot for the stars, and if you land in the sky, you'll be all right. But if you're shooting for the sky and you land there, you're not. So go beyond your expectations as an artist, because you don't want to just become dull. You don't want to be in a stagnant area and feel like you're being too complacent. You want to live a full and rich life, especially in your art. And that's pretty much all I got to say. I hope you guys use this information that I put out there, and I hope I come back to this video and watch it, just in case I needed a reminder or anything like that. But I hope y'all keep continuing to put out great art. And yeah, this channel is about to start doing some great things, so hopefully y'all continue to watch it. But on that note, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Perfection.